Hey everybody, welcome back to Tax That, Doing Finances the Divergent Way. And today we are coming to you with another video. Now, this video is for my girlies who, if you've ever really struggled with making a system that already exists work for you, this video might be for you because as neurodivergent people, we have a hard time sometimes trying to remind ourselves, like, don't try to reinvent the wheel when it comes to taking current systems and having them work for you. So this video is going to be about me showing you how I do cashless stuffing. So, as you all know, if you're like me, you probably been binge watch a lot of a lot of videos about budgeting and things like that. So, I saw that I really liked the cash stuffing method. It yielded a lot of results for a lot of different people. So, wisdom tells me try that system. It must work. The problem was my banking is online and I live literally right next to two physical banks. But the way my ADHD is set up, I was not willing to go through the whole process of having to like transfer everything from my job, direct deposit to the bank, and just all of that. So for me, even though the bank is literally right next to my home, I have two of them right next to my home. I was not willing at all to go through the process of transferring everything. So I was determined to find a way to do cash stuffing that worked for me, but also kept my interest. And I don't know about you, but I like the look and feel of real money. So I saw some other things out there where people did cashless cash stuffing, and it was basically tracking. Which I mean, that's really what this is. But it was like tracking, and it triggered a very negative kind of thing going on in my mind because I was like, I don't like tracking because it's very tedious, it's very monotonous, and it has absolutely no dopamine, and I get nothing out of tracking. If anything, it usually sends me into a shame spiral. So I have to figure out creative ways to track my things without my brain thinking I'm tracking. So I guess hack the track. Haha, funny little pun there. Anyway, I do mom jokes. Is that like a female version of dad jokes? But anyway, so this is my system that I have been using that allows me the tactile and mental, I guess, feeling of like doing cash stuffing, but without handling any cash. So it's 100% digital, but it looks and feels and works just like cash. So we are going to go ahead and do pretty much a midweek check-in, but I'm going to go ahead and also show you guys the way that I do cash stuffing. So there's really not much in here that I need to go over. You guys have pretty much already seen most of this. If you watched my original budgeting video, y'all, I forgot a few things to write in here on my budget, and I'm trying not to like set my house on fire. I forgot to put my light bill in here and then also the money that I do for giving. So anyway, but that's been written in here. And so we're basically going to take these variable expenses. We're just working with these three. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. So we're just working with these three right here. The $150 for food, the $60 for gas, and then the $50 for household. That was a total of $260 for 2 weeks. So this is for January 1st, I'm sorry, January 2nd through January 15th. So that is the variable funds that we are going to be working with as far as our cash stuffing goes. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and close this and zoom you guys back out because y'all don't need to be all up in my business, in my pores, even though my face is not even on this. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so we are going to go ahead and let's move this out the way because we don't really need it. Give me 1 second. Let me find somewhere to put it. Well, I don't know where this is gonna go, so we're just gonna sit it here for now. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty, nice and white. Okay. Anyway, so this is my binder that I use for my cash stuffing. Now, I have had this binder for almost I want to say like 9 months, and it was for originally like doing the it was originally, I don't want to open it yet, but it was originally for doing the like the money pouches and just tracking your money. I don't know. I can't really call it. I can't really recall what I was doing, but it ended up turning into like a glorified wallet. I never actually used it. I just stored my cards in here and took this with me. And I felt like when I was out in public, I looked like I was doing a dang on thing, and people were looking at me like, "Oh, what's she doing?" Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's all aesthetics. Like I was doing nothing because I didn't know what to do because I hadn't figured out. Like I got this to do like cash stuffing, but I was not willing. I realized really quickly, like I'm not about to go and transfer all of this stuff. And like, anyway, so I've had this for a little while. So what I did was, what I liked about cash stuffing was I wanted the look and feel of handling cash. My brain likes the way cash looks. I have a very positive association with seeing cash, right? It's like, oh, money, monies. So I wanted to be able to see cash without actually seeing cash. So what I did was I went and purchased on good old Amazon, on the Zon. What is wrong with me today? But I went ahead and purchased on Amazon some monies. Now I know y'all might be looking at this like, what like this girl is so cheesy. She is doing the most. But when I tell you that when my brain sees this, it's like it doesn't really know that it's not real. So it's like hacking my subconscious. So, and I've also realized that when I look at this, I go in my head and I'm like, one day this will be actual spendable money. But for now, it just looks real enough. Y'all, I was on Amazon for like 15 minutes trying to find money that looked like real money. Like look, back and everything. I needed this to look like real money so that like my brain would think and feel like we're playing with real money. So now I'm not all cute. I don't really have the money dividers yet. I don't even know if I'm gonna get one or not. But this is my little my money, and I keep it in this little box right here. And I not tend. I become my own little bank teller. So I have like little stickers in here that I like to randomly pull out. And then this is like what the top part about it. The top part of it looks like. Oh, y'all, my English today is terrible. And so, but this is what the top part looks like. And I just keep my money in here, and that's where she lives for now. Maybe one day I'll be a little extra, like extra, and get a register, because that's really what I've been thinking about doing, is getting like a little cash register. Yeah, I am extra. But anyway, so what I do is I take my money out of here, and I take the $260 that I have, and then I go ahead and I divvy it up. We're going to move this candle for now so that I don't burn my house down. So we're going to, and then I divvy it up. I only have 3 categories for now. It's just car, food, and then household. Y'all, doesn't that look like I actually have money in here? Oh, this is for my tolls. Y'all, hold on. Side note, real quick. Let's get into it about these tolls. So I was living in North Florida and we didn't have tolls. I moved to Central Florida and tolls is now a thing. And when I tell y'all I was about to run up on that teller lady, actually, no, I wasn't. I'm really not gangster like that. But I wanted to, like in my head, I wanted to. When I got that bill for my tolls, y'all, I thought I only owed like $50, no, like $90 in tolls. Y'all, tell me why I owe $300 in tolls. And I cannot get my tags re-registered until I pay it. And my birthday is on the 19th. So needless to say, this is a problem. And so, but anyway, we have a section here for the tolls. But when you open this, doesn't this look like money? Like if you wouldn't have known that this was fake money, except for that little red thing right there, but I don't care. My eye doesn't really catch that. Doesn't this look like money? So it gave me the look and the feel, which was enough to keep my brain engaged for us divergent people, and really feel like I'm a part of the cash stuffing girlies. Like, yes, okay. So I love this, and I have to say it actually works. Like it works. Now, y'all, do not mind this little ugly driver's license photo. But anyway, so this actually works. So what I do is I realize that there is no point in me like having, because I have like these little cards in here for like tracking your balances and whatnot. But I realized that for me, that was just doing double work because I only have one real bank account. And so that already tracks everything for me. And I can just open it up every day and look at it if I open it up every day or just make it a habit to open it up often. And then it tracks everything for me. So I was like, why am I writing this 2, 3 times in 2, 3 places? Now there are girlies out here that do that, and I love watching them do it. They just look so organized and so on point and so accountant-ish. But that's not me. I'm not that girly. Okay. So I was like, well, instead of doing that, we're just gonna keep what's on our bank account there. So it has a running balance and I can always see that. And then I get the notifications and it lets me know. And then this is where my variable funds go. So after the end of week, what is today's date? So, you guys, it is currently the 10th, and we have 5 more days to get through. So, this is where we ended up on the 10th. So, remember, we had $150 for food, we had $60 for gas, and then we had $50 for household. So, right now in gas, we have, let me count it this way. I know this might affect some of y'all's is backwards, but 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we have $20 left. And y'all, I have a thing for crisp bills. They just make me tingle on the inside. And I just, oh goodness, they're just so sexy. Crisp bills are so sexy. But anyway, so I have $20 for gas. That's still in there. And then I have out of my $150, I have $10 left. Now, mind you guys, I just went grocery shopping today for this week. And so this is what I have left for groceries. This should be able to stay in here until next week, but we'll see. We'll see when we do our budget next week, when our next paycheck come out, if that's still in there. And then get in there, get in there, get in my pouch. And then we have, let's see how much we have here for household. And then for household, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have $9 left for household until we get our next paycheck. Now, I have some money set aside that I'm doing to pay off my tolls because they're not getting paid all at once. And so that's the money that I have in there right now. Now, this I do have the little ledger for because it's not, I'll just lift this up so you guys can see it. I do have the little ledger for that because this is kind of like in my head, when I put a ledger for this is because this is like an immediate thing that needs to get done. And so it is easier for me to just go ahead and look and see, okay, this is how much I put in there. Like I put $33 in here. And for me to just keep it going and then eventually empty it once I go and pay everything. But this money that's in here, it technically gets transferred to my savings account. Actually, no, I take that back. This money that's in here, it gets transferred to my Cash App. And then I put it in my Cash App savings because I'm going to use my Cash App card to make that payment. And so for things like this, I use my Cash App as a way to either hold the funds or move the funds. And then for my variable expenses, I use just my regular bank account. Everything comes out of the same account. I don't have enough things yet where I need separate accounts. So bills, life, all of that comes out of the same account. And this is how we are doing our cash stuffing. And this is also how we are doing our variable spending. It's so much easier for me to keep track of my spending this way because I can just go in here and count the money. And then I get real theatrical in my head. And I'm like, I'm just going to be my own little bank teller. And then I go out here and it's like, all right, how much did you spend? I need $4. And then actually, I was just getting ready to say I need like $4.50, but I don't have any coins. If you notice, there's no coins in here. Well, there's what I do is I round up to the nearest dollar. Now, the reason why I do that is because I have the Acorns app. And so my Acorns I literally pay $1 a month for it because I got like the cheapest one where it's essentially, it's just the roundups. It just takes my change and it, I guess, does whatever it's going to do. It invests it, it does whatever. And I don't see it. But the way that I make sure that I can track it in my account is that all of my purchases, because that's what's coming off my card, I just round it up to the nearest dollar. So if I went to Walmart and I paid $8.65 for something, I paid $9 for that, because that remaining money went to my acorns. So, and when I realized how many times I swipe my card, the money is going to a good place. So it's a way to kind of hack the habits that you already have and make them work for you instead of just trying to completely change everything. So that is why I round up to the nearest dollar in whatever it is that I spend here for my variable spending. And then just every few, and then another great thing about this, for those of us that just like, I don't check this every single day, right? Like I might go to Walmart and then I don't update this for another 2 days. But it's so easy to do that because the cash is in here, and then I just have it on my bank, and then I have it on my bank statement, and all I got to do is like just go to my teller, ching ching, and then just give her the money, and then I can make change for myself and everything, and then just balance it that way. So I don't even have to keep up with this daily. I could check this once a week if I wanted to, and then just make sure that I'm not going over the limit that I set for myself. And then I'm also not pulling, like if I want to go over in food, I'm gonna pull from gas, which is a really bad habit that I have that I'm trying to break this year, is that I will pull money from other places to spend somewhere else. And we're not going to do that anymore, because what it does is it ends up disrupting the flow that I have for the place that the money was actually in. And then it just gets all convoluted and I forget. And then the ADHD start ADHDing. And then like next thing I know, I'm on a shame spiral and I'm not doing anything with my budget. So anyway, um, I know I'm probably talking super fast. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm actually filming this on my lunch break. So I'm trying to get through everything and get this out for you guys so we can actually upload on Friday, because I was going to upload every other Friday, but then I was like, but what about the girlies who get paid on like the Friday I don't get paid, or for the people who get paid weekly? So I've decided that I'm going to upload budget videos every Friday, and then I'm going to upload the Tea Time Tuesday videos every other Tuesday. So you guys will get 6 videos from me per month. Now, if you want any more information about that, you can go into the community tab. I have all of the details there. Also, for anybody who's interested in my budgeting system, like the workbook sheets, because quite a few of you have emailed me for them. I have now created a link that I will have available in the description box of this video and all my videos going forward, where you can just go click on that link and go through the thing and it'll send it to you. All that's required is your name and your email address, and it will send it to you. Now, I do have a survey attached that I would seriously will love if you guys took 5 minutes of your time and just filled it out. It's 7 quick questions. It's geared toward ADHD and finances. It just gives me the opportunity to curate these videos so that my neurodivergent girlies can really benefit from what I have to offer here, plus everybody else who just loves to be a part of this community, because we don't leave anybody out. So with that being said, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about in our next week's video, and that's going to be this guy right here. Yes! This is going to be the savings challenge that we do this year. And so, as you can see, I've already kind of started. Don't it look like real money? It looks like real money, but it's not. It's so fake, but it looks so real. And so, but this is what we're going to be doing this year, but we're going over this in the next video. So when we do the budget video next week, that's when I'll go into depth about that and how I'm doing that. And so you guys, I have about 3 minutes left of my lunch break. If I missed anything, I don't think I did. I think I told you guys about the link. I told you guys my posting schedule. It will be posted at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So on Friday is 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and every Friday, 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and then every other Tuesday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is when you guys can expect videos from me. I will be posting in my community. I'm not really into shorts yet, but one day I'll try to figure out how to get the short form content going. But for now, this is where I live and what I like to do. So Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Tax That, doing finances the divergent way. We did our weekly check-in. We are on track. Our bills have been paid. We are still in budget. We even have a couple of dollars possibly left over. We'll see within the next 5 days what happens, because you know us. We could go 5 days and spend $2 and then spend $2,000 in 10 minutes on the 6th day. So we're going to check in next week and see how we did for these 2 weeks. You guys are my accountability partners. I am yours. And we, just as a community, will be doing this together. So I am rambling because I had espresso in my coffee. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I will see you all next week. And thank you so much. I really love you guys. And the response that I've been getting makes my heart so warm. Leave a message in the comment. Any of you who have a birthday this month, because I will be 33. Whoop whoop. Any of you who have a birthday this month, leave that in the comments below. And then anything you want to see from me in the future. And let me know if you guys like cash stuffing, or if you use another system for your variable expenses and for any savings that you're trying to do. I would love to see, and we can all share ideas. So with that being said, my lunch break is officially over. I'm about to be a bad employee if I stay here any longer. So I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.